Hey guys, welcome back to Family Time Gaming. This is Gafflem. I'm back in Space Engineers for episode 2. I wanted to hopefully build a rover, but didn't get very far with the first episode, but that's fine. I'm going to come over here and get some more uranium to make sure I've got enough power going. And we'll go from there. Let me make sure I've got plenty. Sorry, I had to let my cat out. It's either that or listen to her scratch at the door for the next 30 minutes, so. Let's get some of this uranium. Then I'm gonna run around after this, after I get one load here, and we'll go look for some iron, because iron's gonna be the next thing I need. I have to work on the volume. I'm wondering how loud this is for you guys. Let's see. I know it's loud on my end. Turn my volume down. I'll just have to adjust it and we'll play with it. Hopefully it won't be too loud. And unfortunately down here, occasionally when you get too close to the wall, it will makes it to where you see through the world. It'd be cool and all if it let me see where resources are at. A little bit of Minecraft X-ray vision going there, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Which is fine. Not a big issue. Definitely, like I said, I'm going to try to start up an Empyrean Let's Play, and as you watch these, let me know. I'm gonna keep doing my arc, and I've been a little behind. The baby is due here in the next 5 days, so she could pop at any time. It will affect me for a couple days, and I've just been so busy with everything I hadn't really been able to post videos. I've got several episodes made for arc, I just haven't posted them all. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going with arc. As soon as 7 Days to Die goes into Alpha 13, I will definitely be starting that back up, because that is one of my favorite games. But I was real happy to see these guys release planets finally for Space Engineers, so I wanted to start a Let's Play on it. If my computer didn't give me trouble, which it doesn't seem to be. First episode looked good. I'll have it posted obviously before this one, but yeah, I was real surprised as much trouble as everybody says they've had running this game with planets. Now, one thing I did find, I actually made a first episode prior to the other one when planets were released that day, but the problem I ran into was I started with just a rescue ship with that quick start. Problem with it was when you start in space, those do not start you with any planets, so I had to just ditch that video, and I came back, and the only way to start with planets is to start either the solar system or one of the easy starts on a planet. Like I said, I tested out the easy start on Earth, and it sucked, because the basic, it gives you a big base, that's one thing. Oh, I forgot to get a full load. But unfortunately it starts you right next to some drones, and I basically just did nothing but fight drones the whole time. It kind of sucked. You know what, let's just take some stone, because if I've got enough uranium, I'm going to just process this stone for my concrete block so I can start a base. Sorry, still having trouble with my throat. Recording this the same day I recorded episode 1, just a couple hours later. I was hoping my throat would clear up, but it's still messing with me, so unfortunately, let's see, there we go. Alright, let's go drop this off, and then I think I'm going to run around and try to find some iron, and I'll grab some silicon while I'm there, because yes, I've got this uranium, but I know there's quite a bit around, but I want to, for the base, I want to actually put solar panels on it. There's that. Let's see. Still processing uranium. Let's go see how much power we have. Looks like all the batteries are recharged. what? I think we'll put those back on. This right here. No point in not using them. Also save some uranium that way. We're showing 21 hours of power. That'll work. I've got lots and lots of uranium in there processing too, so that's good. Alright, let's go see if we can find some iron. I'm just not too sure. Let's see. I can probably build me a rover. Not too sure what wheels use. Let's see. Yeah, I've got lots of the steel. Let's try it. I've never built a rover. Never hurts to learn. Let's see. Let's get a few things we need. G menu always takes a long time the first time around. Let's see. What do we need? We need wheels. Not sure what kind. Let's go with these. Let's see. We will put this started on there. I always like to put my light blocks here. Okay. Batteries and solar there. We will need a seat. And I have. Let's see if Azimuth has a pilot seat that is not covered, so I don't need an oxygen generator on it. I'm gonna use that. Gemini twin turret, what are these? I'm gonna have to test those bad boys out. And hopefully in the first episode if I didn't remember to put the links to any mods I used in there, I will hopefully have it done by this episode. So we have these command consoles. Looks like that's about it. Let's go cockpit blocks. I also got this enhanced cockpit. I do like it. I'll show that off with my first. Let's just use this one. My first ship that I build. Okay, what else do I need? I'm gonna want an ore detector. Let's check out Azimuth's ore detector. Let's see what we've got. Ore detector weak, ore detector. No. I bet that's a strong one, honestly. Let's see. We'll just go with the stock one. Alright, let's try this. Where did I put the... Oh, it did not keep those, so let's do this. All blocks, weapons, tools, there we go. And let's see, we want a new station, or a new small ship. I watched somebody else build one and noticed that notice that it rolled back once you release the landing gear from it, so let's see. We need some of those. I may not have enough stuff, we'll see. Let's put it right here. Alright. We're going to make it gray to start. You know what? I think let's do this. There we go. I think best to do it this way. Let's see how this works out. 3. I really have no idea as to exactly how to do this, so let's make it 5 wide. Just to see there. going to need to do a new station. So 3. Let's do this. We can always take it away after this. Because... yeah. Alright. Just basically want to be able to get up higher than it. It seemed to move. Alright. Oops. Alright, there we go. Now let's put a cockpit on here because I'm not too sure. Ooh, that's a big cockpit, isn't it? It's a lot bigger than was expected. You know what? Let's just go with a generic cockpit. We have to. I'm going to use this. Where is that? Small ship cockpit base. Alright. Then, great interior, trunk. This actually has components you can add to it, which is pretty cool. Oops, I fell off. Like an oxygen generator, which is pretty handy. Let's put it there. Oh. Well, that's no good. Let's try again. Collect all my body parts. Parts I had on my body. Anyway. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not like space. You can't just boot yourself off out in the middle of nowhere. I should take that stuff, I guess. Or just break it down if I want to. Alright, let's see. I'm not too sure how the wheels attach. We're going to try this. Alright, that's suspension. I don't know what the top or bottom is. Alright, so I guess that's the top. I don't know if it works. Alright, looks good there. Alright. Let's make sure. Oops. There we go. Set. Need some more back blocks here. It just bounces a lot, doesn't it? Alright. Oops. Nope. There we go. Why did that not do that right? Let's take this off. There we go. I think that might have been in the way. There we go. There's the wheel. Alright. So I think that has that. Let us. I don't know. I would assume the car does not need gyros, so I'm not going to worry about putting gyros on. Put the platform around so I can get up there easily. Let's see, we need batteries. 9. I'll leave a little bit of space there so I can. Why? I noticed a bug to where it's not letting you add stuff at times. Take this one. And I've noticed if you grind something down, sometimes it'll fix that. Yep, see? There you go. You know what? I'm going to add 2 batteries. back off. Alright, let's get up there and add some solar panels to it. They're pretty big though. Didn't get that mod. I'd like to find a, didn't find a small mod, but what I did find, I see somebody else used one, but I found this. I think that's the right one. Let's see. Basically just adds a solar panel square on top of everything, which is cool. Let's do, you know what, I just really don't care. I'm not gonna add a bunch of, you know what, I didn't even think about this. I wonder if I can get under the thing. Forgot to do welding stuff. Yep. Hope it don't kill me. If it falls on me, I'm dead. And suck. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I had to check something. There for a minute I got thinking I might not be recording. Alright. Alright, that worked. So the one video I watched is some guy building one. It wasn't really a tutorial for it, he just happened to build one while I was watching for the video I watched. And he actually had the landing gear under it. And when I started to build mine, I was like, you know, this would be a lot easier because, like, as it stands, I can sit here and I just cut these off and it'll fall. Because his, he had it in the bottom, you know, as if you build a normal ship. And oh, and he released it. He was lucky he didn't get squished. So, you know what, let's get the wheels and everything done. Oh, got my. There we go. Motors and small steel tubes. Okay, cool. That's got that. Let's see. Need more construction components. Alright. Small steel tubes and construction components, I know. What we're doing in here. And we have no small steel tubes. That sucks. Alright, so what we can do is turn our assembler on. And let's grind down some steel plates. Get rid of 200 of those. I'll solve that issue. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to get my didn't think I'd get around to a rover this time, but I actually did, so that's good. It's not going to have much power, that's the bad thing, but hopefully the sun should be up soon. Let's see. Alright, now we need to make some of these. Let's make 30, hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, let's see here. And grabbing construction components, of course. Ah. I made these small steel tubes. I'm not even sure that was the right thing. Let's turn our assembler off again. There we go. Here, now I've got my helmet on again. Why do I have my helmet on? Alright, there's that. Small steel tube. Did I not pick those up? Guess I didn't. Figures. Small steel tubes and motors, that's what I forgot. Alright, let's see here. No, I didn't. I put them there. I have no motors, so that's gonna suck. Let's see here. Oh, can't really take those apart yet. Motors, can we make any? Alright, so let's do this. See what we've got. Thought I had the stuff for a cockpit. Could have sworn I did. I can take those LCDs apart, that's for sure. Interior plate displays motors. Let's go see. There we go. See what these LCDs give me. I don't need those. There we go. Oh, that's bulletproof glass. That works. Or not lots of it, but enough. Probably. I didn't notice any motors were on there. No motors. That sucks. Let's see. Anything with motors? I don't see anything I can take apart right away. Let's see here. Let's just put together what we've got. There we go. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to go and get me some nickel. Motors. One thing I'm missing now is motors, so let's go get that. Take apart a thruster, but just on the off chance I need to fly this bad boy. Let's drop all this back off. Go find that nickel. Thought I would get it completed, but doesn't look like it on this episode. Get pretty damn close though. Magnesium. Yeah, see the magnesium. I don't need that yet. It's good though. At least I know where to get stuff for killing crap. Come on. Where's that nickel? I know there was some nickel around here somewhere. It was in this general area. Check the hill behind my ship. Maybe it's back there. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some iron while I'm out here too. That would just rock. Of course, I was kind of wanting to be near that lake. I'm not too sure how close I got to it. There's silicon. I don't need to mark it. I'm right here buy all this stuff. What was that? Let's do this silicon. Alright. Magnesium. Come on, where's my nickel? Big old vein of silicon in here, that's good. That means the next round I may make me a mining ship. Because that would help greatly. Oh, come on, where's the nickel at? Really? I know it's around here. Mining ship will make stuff go a lot easier. Problem I had with the other world was for my play by myself world. Basically, I Hadn't found any uranium yet, so power was a major issue. Not enough solar panels, because I'm not very close to silicon in that world. And so the amount of panels I had, I basically just do not have enough power to run everything, much less recharge my batteries. That's uranium. Where the heck is this nickel? I may not find the nickel till after. May have to get it in the next episode. Alright, come on. Far away, 300 meters, that's not bad. Let's see. Still nothing. These ice patches, I don't even know if they mark ores or not. I doubt they do. I know that when flying it's easy to see. There's dark areas and that's where pretty much ore is at. Anyway, all these ice patches are scattered. I thought, well, maybe they're marking it in this biome. I don't know. But I'm thinking not. I've run over a couple of them, not found ores. Let's see. Ah. Come on. There's a nickel. Yeah, hopefully I'll find it right at the end of this video, and then we will just continue on the next episode, get some nickel, and that'll get me my motors, which should be about all I need left. May have to grab some silicon, but I found some that was not even 100 meters from where my ship is, so that's good. Come on. Still no nickel. This sucks. Let's see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. And I know there was nickel around here somewhere. Magnesium. I know nickel's not normally 40 meters under, it's only about 20. So I ought to be able to find it pretty easy. Let's go this way and see what we can find. Oh, having that rover would be handy. Get places a lot quicker. Find out how they are on power. I know the atmosphere ship was eating power like nothing. Of course, like I said, it didn't help that it didn't have enough batteries. And couldn't get them fully charged even at a day's worth of sunlight. Oh, this is ridiculous. I know there was nickel around here. Check down in the valley. we'll put an ore detector on that Rover too. That's something else I wanted because a small ship's ore detector is stronger than what I'm carrying right here. So, well, there's my timer. Let's see. So this is as good a place as any in this episode. I hate that the last 7 minutes or so is nothing more than me just running around looking for crap. But oh well, that's Space Engineers. That's any game for you, really. It's got any work to it and makes you work for stuff. That's just value right there. So, but all right, I'm going to. Oh, there's some more silicon, maybe around here. I'll stop the episode here, and we will come back on the next episode 3, and hopefully find some nickel, grab a little bit of silicon, and get that Rover done. And we will do some quicker exploration to find some iron, and then we should be set once I get that going. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.